I don't mind you coming here, wasting all my time. 'Cause when you're standing oh so near, I kinda lose my mind. It's not the perfume that you wear, it's not the ribbons in your hair. I don't mind you coming here and wasting all my time. I guess you're just what I needed. Just what I needed. I needed someone to feed. I guess you're just what I needed. Just what I needed. I needed someone to feed. I guess you're just what I needed. Just what I needed. I needed someone to feed.
Okay, this is intercom, so now I can just talk. Should work. Ooh, the Prius got bonked. I think you've seen that Prius before. Well, if all goes as planned, I'm heading out on Saturday. My road trip had to be cut in half and delayed and put off and crammed and you name it. I've gone through. I'm gonna get past this guy. I've gone through it, kind of. Aside from like injuries, I haven't hurt myself, but it's just you know, I came back from college and got to Tucson a few days early because our van for my dad in his wheelchair stopped working. So I've been going through that whole thing. I'll throw up a picture. It's just a huge bundle of mess and wires. It's just, so annoying. And I'm pretty much to the point where I have parts on order for 2 connectors, like one for ignition that your key operates, and then the other one is just for some part of the AC unit. Turning it from like Matt's AC to heater to defrost. It's kind of annoying. So I should have that done and wrapped up. Today is Wednesday afternoon. No, is today Thursday or Wednesday? Today's Thursday. Boy, I'll have the van put together tonight, tomorrow. That'll be fun. A couple long nights. So the original plan was to go from Tucson, and then it got rotated or shifted to Glendale because I had tires on order. But I just got some tires put on in Chandler. I was going to be leaving Tucson or Glendale, going up through Globe, Arizona, over through Pine Top to add some miles, then go up to Show Low. And it's going to go through Show Low to somewhere further east, Springerville. Thanks! Oh, he said, nice bike, man, it's gorgeous. He had like a New York accent almost. So I was going to go through Springerville and then hit New Mexico, get a state sign for New Mexico, get gas in Socorro, New Mexico, GSXR. Gonna get gas in Socorro, go to get gas in Roswell, go to get gas somewhere in Texas. I forget the cities. There were like 2 in Texas. Anyways, I'm gonna go over pretty much like straight from Roswell, New Mexico to Burke Burnett. There's like some main highways that go through Burke Burnett. I was gonna do that. That was gonna be an Iron Butt 1000, the Salsor 1000. That didn't really pan out for the way I had to modify the trip. So what I'm gonna do now, I was also gonna visit a friend in Texas, and then that kind of got crammed and just really isn't possible. So now I leave Saturday. I was gonna be leaving like today, this morning, but I really want to get this van done for my dad, and that'll be nice. So I leave Saturday, and I head through Globe and Show Low and Springerfield, something like that. Yeah, Springerfield, and I get gas there, and then I head up north, like past Santa Fe, I think, and I actually camp out where I was going to camp out on my way to Colorado. after Texas, but I kind of avoid Texas the whole trip now, and I camp out little place called Fawn Lakes campground. It's up at about 9,000 feet, 8,000, 9,000 feet, and then I head off to Colorado Springs. Ooh, concourse. No, BMW. Huh. Concourse fairing. That square headlight. And so I go up to Colorado Springs and on Sunday afternoon I get there. And on Monday, I spend time with family in Colorado Springs. On Monday, I go visit the Air and Space Museum and Wits End, Adventures in Odyssey, Wits End. I really want to go see that. And it's like a radio show of my childhood. It's similar to, if anyone knows about Lake Wobegon. It's kind of similar to that. It's like a radio talk show about this, or not a talk show, radio show that is like a soap opera kind of. It's sometimes. And oh man, that truck that's over there in the lot, I've worked on that thing. It was up at my high school for a while. Wow. Taz did some motor mounts on that thing. Huh. So I go visit Adventures in Odyssey, Woods End. I get a soda. Probably get a root beer float. Yeah, that'll be good. And then I leave for Boulder and probably hit up Estes Park on the way to Boulder, which is, bypassing Boulder, but hey, who cares? I'll go through Denver, go up to Estes Park, see what all the goodies have in store for me there, because I've seen photos of Thomas and Adams on Facebook of Estes Park with the lake in the background, and they're on like a mountainside. It's so gorgeous. So I'm gonna go look at there. Man, how do people do this? How do they vlog? So I'm gonna go to Estes Park and then Boulder, and stay the evening night with John. There's a headlight. And probably leave the next morning, which would be a Wednesday. Yeah, it'll be a Wednesday. Okay, fine. Whatever. Oldsmobile. I leave through Denver. No, I'm to the west of Denver. But I come down. Kind of like not a huge highway. It's just not an interstate, but a highway, I guess. Come down through a highway, and then I hit up Independence Pass, which is up at like 12,100 feet or something. It's something way up there. I'm really excited about that. So it's going to be Wednesday afternoon that I get to Independence Pass. And then I continue up. So it's like Boulder, Colorado, Independence Pass, where I have to turn around, and then Four Corners down here. I'm going to come through Four Corners, get, do the whole spread eagle and the Four Corners thing. That'll be fun. And then I'll camp out probably, if I can, depending on how timing goes, I'll camp out in Colorado. I'll backtrack to Colorado, like maybe Durango from the Four Corners. Or I will go to Flagstaff, which is much further away, but I might be able to do that. And camp in Flagstaff again. I don't know how many places there are to camp out there though, or in between the two. And then I come down through either Sedona and Prescott, or I might bop over to Winslow, Arizona, so I can stand on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. And I go from either of those, probably just through Phoenix. I'll have my Butler map with me, so I'll find some maybe good roads that, depending on how I feel, if I just want to get home, or if I want to kind of tour Arizona on the way home. So I'll see how that goes. And then I arrive back in Tucson, hopefully Friday night, Saturday morning. Close up the trailer when I leave it, because it's over in Glendale. I'll be coming through Phoenix, and then I'll just take I-10 home, and that's the trip. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. I have almost 10 or 9,000 miles on this bike, but I haven't ridden all those. I've ridden about Alvernon, yes, booyah. I've ridden about 1,200 miles on this guy. I bought it at 7,800, and now it's almost 9,000. So, and I've only had it a week and a half. Or wait, 2 weeks? I don't remember. Nice Honda. Old Honda Goldwing maybe. With a Windjammer fairing. Yeah. So I'm excited about this trip. I'm also nervous about it, but that's just because I've never left the state on my own. I've never really done much out-of-state stuff at all. I've been in California a few times. 3 times with youth group trip included. So 2 times with family, once with youth. Or twice. No, wait. I don't remember. And then Colorado with the youth group. And then a lot of up to press kit or flag staff. But other than that, I've never been east that I can remember. And I definitely want to go visit family. So my folks are planning a large family trip. I think it was this street, too. Probably within my first 2 weeks of riding. I think it was, yeah, like within a week of riding. I've been riding at night a lot, and I went up a mountain because it was kind of night out, and it was dark out, got some pictures of the city. I'd never been in traffic, serious traffic before, and I was following a guy on a Ninja 300. Pretty much like Kawasaki's one-up to Honda's 250. They're like, hey, let's give it fuel injection and ABS and make it look better. And then we have this bike, and it's bigger and better and faster, and gets better gas mileage. So Honda came out with their 250. Kawasaki said, oh, darn it, now we don't own the market. We're gonna make our 250 better. So we made this 300. I was following him, and he decided to, hey, there's Ryan's van. I have arrived. You've arrived at your destination. Where's Ryan? You better be in there. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Back it up. I was following him, and he turned off a speedway and went down Alvernon. And I was like off on my timing, and it was just bad, but I ended up kind of like cutting off a truck. And I was just way out of my comfort zone. I headed home after that. I was too nervous to do that, so. Anyways, I'm gonna go say hey to my best friend Ryan, say adios before my trip, and then head home and see how this turned out. Talk to you later.